All right, you guys, I am super pumped to show you this because this is the latest creation from Jet Motors, and we call this a Jet Motors Remastered. Now, why do we call it that? Because we've done something extraordinary for our friends Trip and Renee out of Maryland. And they said, Jeremy, you have carte blanche.
Complete freedom to act as one wishes or thinks best.
With our Mini, you can do anything you want with it, just make it unique, make it cool. And that's exactly what we did. What we started out with was kind of an ugly 1989 Mini 30 anniversary edition. And that's what this is. This is a 30th anniversary Mini. And it went through the Japanese John Cooper garages at Mini Maruyama. And what they did there was they did the Cooper Works conversion on it, but it was kind of tired. I mean, this is how old is this car now? 89 to 24? Do the math. I'm not too smart.
My name is Fossil, and I can count the potato.
So anyway, I was putting together this Lego, and it was a Lotus, Evora. Did you know that all Lotuses start with E? I didn't know that until I looked it up, but apparently they all start with E. So I'm putting these Legos together, and it was green and yellow, and well, this car was green. It's British Racing green with a white top. We had to color correct and fix the paint and fix some rust and fix some holes and do some things, but we really transformed it. And I said, you know what? Let's imagine, if you will, that Colin Chapman and John Cooper collaborated and created a Lotus Mini Cooper, or a Mini Cooper Lotus, a Loti. I don't know what you would call it, but anyway, I thought, let's do a yellow and green Lotus themed Mini Cooper. And here's what we've got. So is this amazing or what? So it is a genuine John Cooper Works conversion, Jet Motors Remastered, 1989 Mini 30 anniversary. Come around here. Let's take a look at some of the things we did. We'll just start at the front and work our way around, and look at how cool this car is. I am freaking out because I love the stance, the color, it's pops. And I got to tell you, everybody who comes into the shop, our customers, our friends, they look at this thing and they're like, what is that? And I got to agree, what is that? That is a really cool, unique, different Mini. I've never seen anything like it. I don't think you have either. It did make me laugh though, because Simon Cowell wanted a Lotus-inspired classic Mini that he had David Brown Remastered, make electric. And he wanted the Lotus theme from the James Bond movies, which was sort of this copper and gold turbo Lotus. I think it was an Esprit. We'll pop a link in and show you what that kind of looked like, but I was the first. I thought of a Lotus-inspired Mini before Simon Cowell did. So Trip and Renee, you're gonna love your Lotus-inspired Mini. Come here. We put some Hella H4 housings with LED bulbs in there. We painted the bumpers yellow. We tried to be very subtle with the yellow. As you can see, we took the original Mini Cooper 30 anniversary badge and we just painted the border yellow. Did the front European license plate on the front, grill buttons. Come around here. So we took what was, I believe these are called the Alley Cat wheels, and I've hand painted the rim with the yellow border, or the yellow edge, if you will. And I actually ordered some genuine Lotus center caps. And I think that looks really cool because you guys know what Lotus stands for, right?
This stands for lots of trouble, usually serious.
Lots of trouble, usually serious. Right? Lots of trouble, usually serious. Lotus. Same thing with a Mini, right? So we put the Union Jacks on the A-pillars. We painted the John Cooper script and put them on the doors. We did the Cooper chrome door mirrors, the deluxe trim between the wheel arches. These are the Sport Pack arches with 13-inch by 7 deep dish with the ET7 offsets. Come around here. Look at this. This is the genuine John Cooper Works garages from Mini Maruyama in Japan. That's cool stuff right there. Look what we did back here. Of course, it's the genuine John Cooper Works, so it got the Works exhaust. That's the DTM side exit. Yellow bumpers, painted the Great Britain. Now, I got to tell you a funny story about this. So I was getting gasoline in this car for its test drives, and this guy walks up to me and he says, all right, go Packers. And I was like, oh, yeah, my buddy has a Packard. And he goes, Packard? I go, yeah, what did you mean? He said, yeah, go Packers. And I mean, we're like this, right? Because I don't know what he's talking about. He don't know what I'm talking about. And then it dawned on me, he's talking Green Bay Packers because it's green and yellow. I mean, come on. I thought he said Packard. I'm a car guy. I'm not into football. But I did know who Green Bay was. So maybe Green Bay Packers, Great Britain. Funny story. Anyway, we've got the the Mark I license plate with the license lamps. We painted the Austin Cooper script in yellow. We did the Cooper Sport badge in yellow. We left the chrome boot hinges, of course. And then, of course, you saw down here, we've got the really killer Jet Motors tie downs with these Yokohama A048 tires. And I just love that exhaust system. Isn't that fun looking down there? That's kind of like looking up
Bridget Wilson, San Francisco.
Well, we were up all night working on, like I said, a lot of teams kicked in parts.
Nice work, guys.
We got our boot liner, our boot lid liner. That you got to do that. Just makes it look so tidy and clean. And it just makes it, you can put stuff in it a lot easier too. All right, come on around here. You can see we did the same thing on this side of the car, but look at this. Are you ready for this? Oh. I love this interior. So what did we do here? All right. These are the Monte Carlo door panels. So they replicate the early 60s mini door panels that had the door pockets and the, they're actually really big door pockets for the sliding windows. So that replicates that. Now I used the MPI Rover door handles for the interior as well. Those were out of my personal car because I put the Patty Hopkirks in there, but look how good that looks. Here's the tag. See that tag there that says John Cooper Garage's Mini Maruyama with all the serial numbers and the body number. This is the real deal. This is a very, very special, cool car. And I think we just made it better by adding all this cool yellow trim and this Lotus theme. So we did the Momo Mod 07 suede steering wheel, as you can see here. Now, look at this. As you've seen in our other videos, I'm obsessed with driver comfort and driver position. The reason being is because when I was a young guy, I watched a video of Sir Jackie Stewart, and he was explaining how important it is to have your elbows bent, have your seating position correct.
Now, there's a great fallacy that racing drivers used to lie back with their arms straight. That's certainly not the correct way to do it.
Your pedals, your shifter, everything needs to be within reach, and you don't need to be stressing or pushing yourself. Now, I know this to be true because when I'm autocrossing, I used to have my steering wheel, flat and low. I had my seat back, and I thought it was cool, and the shifter was low, and it looked cool, but I would get cramps, and I would get side aches, and I was using muscles, and I was trying to hold myself in the seat. And well, when I got the steering wheel closer, I moved the seat up a little bit, I extended my shifter, I took many seconds off my lap times, and when I came in, I wasn't aching or hurting anymore. So driver position is absolutely important, right? Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. So what we did was we put these Corbeau LG1 seats in with the microfiber suede in black and gray, and they are extremely comfortable. This suede steering wheel with the suede seats, the specialist components, shift knob on the shift extension. My driving position is perfect. I'm very comfortable. I love how this feels. This is really, really good. Trip, you're gonna love driving this car. It's awfully fast. It's a ton of fun. It's very quick with that Cooper conversion on it. If you haven't done a Cooper conversion on your Mini, look into it. We do install them here. We are an authorized dealer and installer for the Cooper Car Company and the Cooper Car conversion kits. So we have them in stock, and we can do them for you too. And we did refresh this one. We put a new Cooper conversion head on it, exhaust. We did all that stuff that Mini Maruyama did in Japan, but it was kind of tired and old, so we had to make it, new again. So we painted the fresh air vent trims in yellow to accent the little bit of yellow in here. We've got our yellow band on the Momo Mod 07. We got our yellow in the Momo here. We got our Momo in yellow and the yellow on the fresh air vents. And that's it. That's just enough to accent the theme and the color and what's going on here. We did use the genuine John Cooper floor mats to go with the conversion tag. We thought that looked really nice with the black beading. Anyway, this car is really beautiful. We did the back seats to match the front seats in the microfiber suede from Corbeau. We did the Jet Motors seat brackets, and if you take a look here, look how cool this is. So look at these spacers that we put on the seat brackets. Now what that did was bias the seat towards the handbrake to clear this rear pocket. Look at this. So now we can clear the rear pocket. The seat still tilts forward, it still slides, and it looks factory, it looks cool, and it works really, really well. So we do sell those. You can go to our website and get the seat brackets with spacers. The spacers are almost necessity now. We're finding that with the spacers, the bigger type seats like these will clear the pocket, and that's really important to get the driver position where you want it. I think I've talked enough about the outside of the car, the inside of the car, the engine, the suspension, the brakes. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Well, we did all of that. We did the Jet Motors Ultimate Suspension Upgrade. We did the 4-piston alloy calipers on vented rotors. We did the rear camber and toe brackets, shocks. We went through this whole car. We did everything. So it's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. And I've talked enough. Let's get in the car and go for a ride. Here we go. All right, here we go. Get to go for a ride in a Lotus-inspired Mini Cooper. That's right. Now, if you guys can come up with an idea or a name for, what do you call a Lotus Mini? What do you call a Mini Lotus? A Motus? Lemini? A Linny? I don't know. If you've got some ideas on what to call a Lotus Mini or a Mini Lotus, please put them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, hit it, it's free. Ding that bell so you get notifications and you can see all the latest videos that come from us. Turn those LED headlights on. It's cold. Good thing we got heat. Not yet. Okay. Okay. All right, listen. Please don't get on me or hassle me about wearing my seatbelt. Listen, if I put the seatbelt on, it rubs on the microphone. So would you rather have good audio or this rubbing on the mic? Because it sounds horrible. You don't like it. So listen to how sticky those tires are. This car is awesome. Man, those are some sticky tires. I really gotta say, I love this driving position. Look how I'm resting my hand on my knee, and it's just right next to the shifter here. That is perfect. So nice. So this car got all the treatment. It got all the Jet Motors master kits. We created those master kits so that it was easy for you to get everything you needed on one part number. So for example, the suspension kit that we did in this car was the genuine Dr. Alex Molten cones with the front specific, the rear specific, the shock absorbers, the lower adjustable arms, the tie rods adjustable heavy duty on car, the polyurethane bushings for the lower arms, the rear toe and camber brackets. You get everything in one kit, one part number. All right, let's go. This car is fast. I hope you can hear that. That is so good. I love that exhaust system. The brakes are outstanding. Big, huge 4-piston alloy calipers on 8.4 vented slotted rotors. Good stuff. Boy, we caught up to those cars quickly. I was giving them some space too. Oh, you could go on a long trip in this car, Trip. No pun intended.
This is the comedy police. Your jokes are too punny.
No, I can't go back to comedy jail. The place is horrible.
The reason being is because this driving position, these seats hold you in. So what's good about a really comfortable seat that cradles you is that you're not using your muscles to hold you in the seat. That's really important because over time you don't realize it, but you're using muscles to hold you in. When you have a seat that can cradle you, you're not using those muscles. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Damn, this car is fast. Oh, I had to slow way down because I caught those cars on. Oh boy, oops. These tires are sticky and it's still fighting for traction. Yeah. Oh, I love this car. You know, this thing is so cool because I don't think I've ever seen a green and yellow Lotus inspired Mini before, because certainly none of the people that have come into our shops have. I think it's so cool because I always wanted a Lotus, but I always ended up building Minis. Maybe if I started building Lotuses or Porsches instead of Minis when I was a teenager, I might be living in a much bigger house. But I just love Minis. They're part of my DNA. Minis are the coolest cars in the world, as you watching all know. And if you don't have a Mini, you should get one. Look at that. I'm still fighting for traction. It's got a lot of power. Wow. That's good. That's really, really good. We'll come in sliding in backwards. Yeah. Woohoo, that's fun stuff. Oh, that's good times. All right. That was your ride along in a 30th anniversary John Cooper Works Mini from Mini Maruyama in Japan. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I guess we'll see you on the next one. All right.